How you guys doing out here? Today is Memorial Day 2014. We have all these holidays here in our country where it's designed to promote patriotism, It's basically to get young people to willingly go join the military and go kill, basically. It's been going on long before now, ever since civilization. People have built up militaries, fought against each other. I think a lot of it comes down to just population control, especially today. What goes on with these? You just think about the military, it's like, what do they train these people, they brainwash them, First they brainwash them all through their life as a child in school, to basically just blindly do what they're told and follow authority, and then they get them in the military and they totally strip them down, is what it's all about. They break them down, shave their hair off, treat them like animals, kinda, and then, totally turn them into like drones, where they just do what they're told without question, like they become disposable heroes, as I like to call them, from one of my favorite Metallica songs. It's funny, Metallica has pretty much a song for every subject I want to talk about. But yeah, disposable heroes, and they talk about them in the media, our heroes this, our heroes that. If you dare to say anything bad about any of our like foreign policy, or you are hating the heroes, or if you talk bad about 9/11, you're disrespecting our soldiers, they use it like that, and then as soon as they come back after the war, everybody knows when ever since World War II, those guys got a hero's welcome, but after that, pretty much there's been no hero's welcome or parades after the wars. They just come home and they're put on a watch list now. But back then, the Vietnam War, they'd call them all kinds of names, and rapists and baby killers, and everybody knows about that. Everybody knows about that. So that's how they really treated our heroes. The veterans are now put on watch lists. So if something goes on, they're like, there's like some kind of social unrest or martial law or something, they're the ones that are going to be rounded up first. That's how they get their thanks. And they basically, for the rest of their life after they come back here, they're put in these horrible situations and in these wars. Even their own machines and their own ammunition is fucking them up. The chemicals they put in their tanks and their machines, and they're breathing that shit. They put these chemicals in them to make the machines last longer. Well, those chemicals fucking fuck people up, man. Gives them cancer, gives them all kinds of shit, and fucking passes it on to their kids, and that's what they get. And then they fight the government for the rest of their lives to try to get some compensation for all their fucking illness, but that was caused by chemicals they were exposed to, and like depleted uranium ammunition. That's insane. They're firing radioactive materials all over the freaking deserts, and it's gonna stay there, and to just basically kill everything there, man. Eventually, and yeah, like these soldiers are like used and abused, and fucking discarded, and then you look on the TV, they have all these commercials all the time. Send money. A lot of the veterans don't get anything out of that, man. But it's just, Memorial Day. It's a day to promote patriotism. They got a bunch of them. We got Memorial Day, we got Veterans Day, we got President's Day, we got Flag Day. It goes on and on and on. All these days to think about our great military, that has killed more people than God himself. Well, I guess the only entity that has killed more people than the U.S. military is God. God, his sick ass self. This killing, torturing, jealous God of ours that we trust in. The God we trust, well, God's a psychopath. The God of the Bible, anyway. I don't trust in that motherfucker. Trust in that motherfucker. Look at that nice chemtrail there for our beautiful morning. Chemtrail muck. It's just normal part of the scenery now. The lake is finally all thawed out and really high. It's all flooded in here. It's usually about 10 feet lower. Yeah, it's a beautiful morning here. Chemtrails, as usual. I used to be able to walk right through here. You see this? It's all flooded. I've lived here for 15 years. I've never seen it like this. Dingo likes it. Ah, Dingo! Yeah. Yeah, they use these days, these 3-day weekends, Memorial Day. Most Americans really don't care about it. They just... 4th of July is another one I forgot to mention. One of our patriotic holidays. Have a 3 or 4 day weekend. Get all fucked up. And praise God for America. That we were able to, that these Europeans were able to come here and kill off all the natives and build this wonderful civilization and rape this land. And that's what we celebrate on 4th of July. Whatever it, who knows? That's what our great Western Empire does. Is it takes everybody's history and erases it, fogs it all up, and lies about it, and gives them their own new version of history. You see, they've been lying to us all along, man. They're telling us that we're this great free nation of what we really are is the military muscle of the New World Empire. And that's what we've always been. And our whole history and everything that we've been taught has always been a lie to make us serve their purposes. And that's what Memorial Day and 4th of July and Veterans Day and all those holidays, patriotic holidays, are all about. Getting people to blindly worship the flag of war, which is the American flag. It represents war and death. It represents conflict. The red versus the blue. And the field of white. And the stars. Stars represent death. The five-sided stars of death. Look it up. It's all Freemasonry. Everything in our whole world and our whole society is all designed by the Freemasons. Even the flag, obviously. And now the United States goes around and rules the world with our petrodollar, and it's all a big scam, man. Like, all the money ends up back to the banks in the end. That's how it works. The petrodollar, and if you try to use anything else, our military comes and gets you. That's what happened to Saddam Hussein. That's what happened to Gaddafi. Anybody who tries to get away from our almighty petrodollar from the good old USA, well, our petrodollar is backed up by the barrel of a gun. That's what keeps our dollar. That's the only thing. There's a threat of force, and they know it. That's what Memorial Day and patriotism is all about. Threat of force. No, man, don't get me wrong, man. I do love this country. It's just been hijacked. Well, it's been hijacked all along, but it's just become clear that, no, but I have nothing against the soldiers, man. I feel sorry for the soldiers. I'm on their side, really. They just don't understand. A lot of them are too young. They just don't. They've just been brainwashed, and they don't know what's going on, really. By the time they figure it out, most of them, it's too late. They've already got their leg blown off or something, A lot of them. The soldiers have always been sacrificed. That's what the word soldier means. The soul dyer. The ones who die. They're meant to be sacrificed. So yeah, that's my little Memorial Day rant. Hope everybody who has the day off today can get out and enjoy it. I think I am. I was gonna work today, but I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna take the day off. I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go down to the casino and play some poker. All right, man. Enjoy. Thanks for watching.